Welcome to Norway, a land where mountains rise like guardians of the north and fjords cut deep into the heart of ancient earth. Here, nature is bold, breathtaking, and beautifully untamed. From the northern lights dancing above Tromsø to the dizzying twists of the Atlantic Road, Norway isn't just a destination, it's an experience written by the elements. Every glacier, every village, every winding trail is a chapter in a story thousands of years old, echoing with Viking legends and whispered tales of trolls and gods. This isn't just a journey, it's a leap into a landscape where wonder is born at every turn. So join me as we uncover the wonders of Norway, where the wild meets the wondrous and every view steals your breath. But first, a quick quiz. Which of these is a famous fjord in Norway? A. Napa Valley, B. Nærøyfjord, C. Victoria Harbour, D. Niagara Falls. Drop your answer in the comments, and let's see who's ready for this Arctic adventure. Now let's begin our voyage through the raw, radiant beauty of Norway, one wonder at a time. Tucked away in northern Norway, Senja is where rugged wilderness meets surreal serenity. Imagine steep mountains plunging into crystal-clear fjords, where every bend in the road reveals a new, jaw-dropping panorama. This island is often called Norway in miniature, capturing the country's entire essence in one place, from jagged peaks and deep blue waters to quaint fishing villages and endless Arctic skies. The midnight sun bathes the land in golden light during summer, while winter transforms Senja into a frozen fairy tale under the northern lights. Hike the Segler Trail for an unforgettable view that feels like standing on the edge of the world, or wander through Bergsbotn's viewpoint, where silence sings louder than words. Senja doesn't just take your breath away, it stirs your soul. It's a place where nature whispers ancient stories, and every gust of wind feels like freedom. Come here not just to visit, but to feel alive. Your next dream destination is just a click away. Subscribe now and explore with us. Carved by ancient glaciers and kissed by cascading waterfalls, Geirangerfjord is the beating heart of Norway's natural beauty. Surrounded by towering cliffs and lush green slopes, this UNESCO World Heritage Site feels like stepping into a dream painted by the earth itself. As you glide through its deep blue waters, you're flanked by legends like the Seven Sisters and the Suta waterfalls, whose silvery veils dance with every gust of mountain air. High above, eagles soar, and quaint farmhouses cling bravely to impossible cliffs, telling tales of resilience and wonder. The fjord's silence is powerful, broken only by the rush of waterfalls and the distant echo of your oar. Whether you're sailing, hiking to the Skargerflo farm, or simply standing still at Ørnesvingen viewpoint, Geirangerfjord doesn't just impress, it overwhelms, humbles, and awakens. This isn't just a place, it's a feeling, vast, wild, and unforgettable. Perched on a cluster of islands where the mountains meet the sea, Ålesund is a masterpiece of architecture and atmosphere. After a fire in 1904, this city rose from the ashes in Art Nouveau style. Every building, every curve, a tribute to creativity and rebirth. Wander its cobbled streets, and you'll feel like you've stepped into a storybook. Turrets, pastel facades, and floral details peek from every corner. The town's reflection shimmers in the surrounding fjords, while fishing boats bob gently in the harbor, echoing Ålesund's deep connection to the sea. Climb the 418 steps to Axla viewpoint, and you're rewarded with a panoramic spectacle, the city's whimsical rooftops below, and the Atlantic Ocean stretching endlessly beyond. It's both tranquil and dramatic, where natural splendor and human artistry blend into one seamless scene. Ålesund isn't just a destination, it's a feeling of calm, curiosity, and timeless charm. Jagged peaks, deep fjords, and beaches kissed by the midnight sun. The Lofoten Islands feel like a dream stitched together from earth, sea, and sky. Located above the Arctic Circle, this archipelago defies expectations at every turn. Fishermen's cabins, or rorbur, painted in vibrant reds, cling to rocky shores like memories of simpler times. The turquoise waters glisten like jewels, mirroring the dramatic mountain spires that pierce the clouds. It's a world of contrasts, where icy winds brush against golden sands, and where silence is broken only by the cry of seabirds and the lapping of waves. Whether you're kayaking through glassy inlets, watching the northern lights dance in winter, or basking in the never-ending daylight of summer, Lofoten wraps you in a sense of peace and awe. This isn't just nature, it's nature at its most raw, poetic, and unforgettable. Nestled deep within the Ålandsfjord, Flåm feels like a secret whispered by the mountains. Surrounded by towering cliffs draped in waterfalls, this tiny village is a portal into Norway's wild soul, quiet, breathtaking, and timeless. The world-famous Flåm Railway winds through tunnels and past cascading streams, offering a journey as magical as the destination itself. Each turn reveals scenes so cinematic, they feel surreal. Snow-dusted peaks, emerald valleys, and mirror-like fjord waters that reflect the drama above. In Flåm, time slows down. You sip local cider as goats graze nearby, or cruise the fjord as mist rolls in like a soft curtain. Every breath here is clean, crisp, and filled with wonder. It's not just a place, it's a feeling, a moment suspended between sky and earth. Flåm is where nature sings softly, and your soul learns to listen. Perched like a stone tongue jutting into the sky, Trolltunga is one of Norway's most iconic natural wonders and one of its most surreal. Hanging 700 meters above Lake Ringedalsvatnet, this dramatic rock ledge feels like a portal between worlds, the earthly and the mythical. The journey to reach Trolltunga is no easy feat, a demanding 10 to 12-hour hike through rugged mountain terrain. But every step builds anticipation, and when you finally stand at the edge, breathless from effort and awe, the world seems to fall silent. Below you, the lake gleams like polished glass. Above, the clouds drift low, brushing the cliffs. Here, you feel tiny yet invincible, as if nature is testing your courage and then rewarding you with magic. Trolltunga isn't just a viewpoint, it's a pilgrimage, a moment of triumph suspended between earth, sky, and legend. Stretching endlessly beneath wide Nordic skies, Hardangervidda is Europe's largest mountain plateau, a wild, windswept expanse where nature rules with raw and ancient power. This vast landscape is where reindeer still roam freely, rivers carve through silent valleys, and the silence is so deep it echoes in your bones. Unlike the dramatic fjords or jagged peaks, Hardangervidda captivates with its quiet intensity. Covered in mossy tundra, glassy lakes, and rolling hills, it feels like stepping into a timeless realm, untouched, unhurried, unspoiled. Hikers, fishermen, and dreamers find solace here, far from civilization. It's also the heart of Norwegian folklore and survival. The Sami people once moved their herds across these plains. Today, visitors walk in their footsteps, seeking stillness, solitude, and something ancient within themselves. Hardangervidda is not loud, but it is powerful. It doesn't shout for attention. It hums with the heartbeat of Norway's soul. Perched at the top of the globe, where the Arctic Ocean kisses the icy heavens, lie the hauntingly beautiful Svalbard Islands, a land of polar silence and otherworldly light. This frozen archipelago feels like another planet where time moves slower and nature reigns in its most primal form. Here, polar bears outnumber people, glaciers creak under the pressure of centuries, and the northern lights dance like ghostly whispers across the endless winter sky. In summer, the midnight sun blazes for weeks without setting, bathing the icy wilderness in a surreal golden glow. Svalbard is not just a destination, it's an awakening. A place where the air is so pure, it feels sacred, and every breath reminds you of Earth's fragile, fierce beauty. Whether sailing past iceberg-dotted fjords or standing in silent awe of the tundra, you feel humbled and profoundly alive. Welcome to the edge of the world, where wonder begins. Stretching like a silver ribbon between steep emerald mountains, Hardangerfjord is a masterpiece of nature. Norway's second longest fjord, and perhaps its most poetic. In spring, the valley bursts into a symphony of blossoms. Cherry, apple, and plum trees paint the landscape in delicate pastels, earning it the name the Orchard of Norway. But Hardangerfjord is more than beauty. It's a story of contrasts, cascading waterfalls, thunder from snow-capped peaks into serene blue waters. Charming villages like Eidfjord and Ulvik dot its shores, whispering tales of Viking heritage and centuries-old traditions. And just beyond the hills, the mighty Folgefonna Glacier glows like a frozen crown atop the cliffs. Sailing through the fjord feels like drifting through a living painting, each curve revealing a scene more breathtaking than the last. It's a place where nature doesn't just impress, it inspires, heals, and humbles. In Hardangerfjord, every moment is a gentle reminder that true beauty speaks in silence. Nestled between 7 majestic mountains and lapped by the sea, Bergen is a city where history, culture, and nature embrace in perfect harmony. Once a bustling Hanseatic trading hub, its old-world charm still lives on in Bergen. The colorful wooden houses lining the harbor, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Wander its cobbled streets, and you'll hear echoes of medieval merchants and sea shanties on the breeze. Yet Bergen isn't trapped in the past. It's alive with art galleries, street musicians, and a soul that pulses with creativity. The scent of fresh seafood drifts from the fish market, and the rhythmic rain taps gently on red rooftops, adding its own music to the city's soundtrack. Take the Flåm funicular to the mountaintop, and you'll see Bergen unfold like a fairy tale, fjord waters glistening below, forested peaks above. This isn't just a city, it's an experience, a feeling, a gentle reminder that even in the rain, beauty blooms. Don't miss out on more stunning locations. Hit subscribe and keep the adventure going. Tucked deep within western Norway's fjord country lies Nærøyfjord, a place so breathtaking it feels like a secret whispered by the earth itself. Just 250 meters wide at its narrowest, this UNESCO-listed fjord is a wonder of scale and silence. Where towering cliffs rise almost vertically from emerald waters, crowned with snow and waterfalls that seem to fall from the sky. As you drift through the still waters, the air feels ancient, sacred. Tiny hamlets like Gudvangen nestle along the shoreline, untouched and timeless, where goats graze on steep green pastures and church bells echo gently through the valley. Here, every curve of the fjord is a revelation, raw, rugged, and humbling. It's a place where you don't just witness nature's majesty, you feel it in your bones. The kind of silence that stirs the soul, the kind of beauty that never leaves you. Nærøyfjord is not just a landscape, it's a living, breathing masterpiece. Sprawled like a sleeping giant across western Norway, Jostedalsbreen is the largest glacier on mainland Europe, a shimmering, frozen world where time seems paused. Its icy expanse stretches over 480 square kilometers, cloaking mountains and carving deep valleys with its ancient weight. Beneath the glacier's blue-white surface lies a raw, living power. As you stand before one of its majestic arms, like Nærøyfjord or Jostedalsbreen, you hear the glacier breathe. Ice groans and cracks, echoing through the valley like thunder from another realm. It's a sound that humbles you, reminding you how alive this frozen titan truly is. Around it, wildflowers bloom in alpine meadows, and turquoise glacial rivers flow through deep, dramatic gorges. This dramatic contrast between ice and life paints a portrait of nature at its most elemental. Jostedalsbreen isn't just a glacier, it's a monument to time, a frozen saga of the Earth's memory, waiting for those bold enough to walk its edge. Perched far above the Arctic Circle, Tromsø is where Norway whispers its most magical secrets. In winter, The city is draped in soft snow and kissed by the ethereal glow of the northern lights. Dancing ribbons of green and violet that set the sky ablaze. In summer, the midnight sun never sets, casting a golden spell that stretches through the night. Tromsø is more than a destination. It's a feeling, a pulse of adventure in the polar night. Cozy wooden houses dot the shoreline, mirrored in the icy waters of the fjord. The Arctic cathedral rises like a shard of light against the snow-capped peaks, while the surrounding mountains invite hikers, skiers, and seekers of solitude. But it's in the silence, when the world is hushed under snow and the auroras ripple above, that Tromsø reveals its true soul. Here, time slows, wonder awakens, and nature's magic wraps around you like a warm northern wind. Stretching like a ribbon between sea and sky, the Atlantic Road is one of the world's most spectacular drives, a masterpiece of engineering and nature entwined. This coastal route winds across a chain of tiny islands and skerries, leaping over 8 dramatic bridges that seem to defy gravity. With the roaring Norwegian Sea below and jagged cliffs on the horizon, every turn feels like a scene from a cinematic adventure. When storms rage, waves crash over the road with wild, breathtaking fury. And on calm days, the ocean sparkles under a silver blue sky, revealing serene beauty that soothes the soul. It's a place where nature tests your courage and then rewards it with awe. Fishermen dot the shores, seabirds glide overhead, and the road itself seems alive, twisting, curving, soaring. The Atlantic Road is not just a route, it's a pulse, a journey of adrenaline and poetry that captures Norway's raw coastal spirit. In the heart of Norway lies Trondheim, a city where medieval echoes and modern brilliance dance in perfect harmony. Once the ancient Viking capital, it cradles the magnificent Nidaros Cathedral, its Gothic spires piercing the sky like a hymn carved in stone. Pilgrims have walked these cobbled streets for centuries, following a path of faith, discovery, and wonder. But Trondheim is more than its storied past. Along the banks of the Nidelva River, colorful wharf buildings mirror in the water like brushstrokes on a Nordic canvas. The city pulses with youth and creativity, home to forward-thinking minds, music festivals, and a thriving tech scene that hums with energy. Walk its quiet alleys at dusk, and you'll feel it. The soul of a city that honors its roots while boldly reaching for the future. Trondheim invites you to slow down, listen closely, and be swept into its gentle magic, both timeless and ever new. Adventure awaits. Subscribe now to explore the most incredible places on Earth. And that's a wrap on our breathtaking journey through the wonders of Norway. From the deep blues of Geirangerfjord to the surreal cliffs of Trolltunga. From the icy wilderness of Svalbard to the winding thrill of the Atlantic Road. Norway has revealed a land shaped by time, carved by glaciers, and lit by northern lights. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which Norwegian wonder captured your imagination? Was it the peaceful fjords, the dramatic peaks, or the Arctic magic? Share your favorite in the comments below. And if this adventure stirred your sense of wonder, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and click the notification bell so you never miss another journey through the extraordinary. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and we'll see you in the next wonder-filled chapter.